Curse of the Midnight Marsh. The Morgan family, consisting of parents Tom and Sarah, along with their 2 children, Emily and Jack, arrived at their new home near Blackwater Marsh. The town seemed peaceful, but rumors of the cursed swamp stirred unease in their hearts as they unpacked boxes and settled into their new abode. Emily, the curious eldest child, sensed a strange aura enveloping their house, especially as dusk descended, shrouding the surroundings in darkness. Jack, her younger brother, laughed off her fears, but even he couldn't ignore the eerie sounds echoing from the depths of the marsh at night. Sarah tried to reassure her children, but her own apprehensions grew as objects inexplicably vanished, only to reappear in odd places. Tom, the pragmatic father, dismissed these occurrences as mere coincidences, but deep down, he couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister lurked nearby. One moonless night, Emily glimpsed a ghostly figure outside her window, its pale face contorted in anguish before vanishing into the shadows. Terrified, she confided in her family, who brushed it off as a trick of the imagination, but Emily knew what she saw was real. Determined to uncover the truth, Emily delved into the town's history, discovering tales of tragedy and despair surrounding Blackwater Marsh. Legend had it that the swamp was cursed by the vengeful spirits of those wronged by the townsfolk long ago, seeking retribution for their untimely deaths. As days passed, the paranormal occurrences escalated, with doors slamming shut on their own and whispered voices echoing through the house. Emily's research unearthed an ancient journal belonging to a former resident, detailing rituals performed to appease the restless spirits of the marsh. Ignoring warnings from her family, Emily ventured into the swamp, guided by the cryptic instructions in the journal, determined to lift the curse. Jack, fearing for his sister's safety, insisted on accompanying her, despite Sarah and Tom's protests. The swamp seemed alive with malevolence as they navigated through the murky waters, every sound magnified by their pounding hearts. Suddenly, they stumbled upon an ancient altar hidden deep within the marsh, adorned with symbols of forgotten rites and offerings. As they deciphered the journal's instructions, a sinister presence descended upon them, chilling them to the bone. The spirits materialized before them, their eyes gleaming with malice as they sought to ensnare the intruders within the swamp's cursed embrace. Emily, undeterred, recited the incantations from the journal, her voice trembling yet resolute against the spectral onslaught. With each word, the air crackled with energy, and the spirits recoiled, their ethereal forms writhing in agony. But the ritual was far from over, as the spirits unleashed their full fury upon the trespassers, determined to maintain their hold on the swamp. Jack stood by his sister's side, his courage bolstered by her unwavering determination to break the curse and free the town from its grip. Sarah and Tom, watching from afar, realized their children's bravery surpassed their own fears, and they vowed to support them no matter the cost. As the ritual reached its climax, a blinding light erupted from the altar, banishing the darkness that had plagued Blackwater Marsh for centuries. The spirits wailed in defeat as the curse unraveled before their eyes, their spectral forms dissipating into the ether, never to haunt the town again. Exhausted yet triumphant, Emily and Jack emerged from the swamp, their bond stronger than ever, knowing they had saved their family and the town from eternal darkness. The next day, the sun rose over Blackwater Marsh, casting its golden rays upon a town reborn from the ashes of its haunted past. The townsfolk rejoiced, their spirits lifted by the newfound peace that had settled upon their once cursed home. Sarah and Tom looked upon their children with pride, grateful for their courage in the face of unimaginable danger. As life returned to normalcy, the Morgan family found solace in each other, knowing that together, they could overcome any challenge that came their way. But whispers of their bravery echoed through the town, ensuring that the legend of the Morgan siblings would be forever etched into the annals of Blackwater Marsh's history. And though the swamp still held its secrets, the darkness that once shrouded it had been vanquished by the light of courage and determination. As years passed, the Morgan family thrived in their new home, their bond unbreakable, their hearts filled with the memories of their harrowing adventure. Yet, on quiet nights, when the marsh echoed with the songs of nocturnal creatures, they couldn't help but wonder if the spirits still lingered, watching over them from the shadows. But with Emily and Jack by their side, they knew they had nothing to fear, for together, they had conquered the darkness and emerged stronger than ever before. And so, the legend of the Morgan family lived on, a beacon of hope in a world plagued by fear, proving that even in the darkest of times, love and courage would always prevail. The end seemed just the beginning, as the family basked in the warmth of newfound peace, their hearts filled with gratitude for the journey that had brought them closer together. The town of Blackwater Marsh flourished, its streets bustling with life once more, as if the curse had never existed, and the swamp whispered secrets only the bravest dared to uncover. Yet, amidst the laughter and joy, a lingering sense of unease remained, a reminder of the darkness that once threatened to consume them all. But the Morgan family refused to dwell on the past, choosing instead to embrace the present and look towards the future with hope and optimism. As Emily and Jack grew older, they carried with them the lessons learned from their encounter with the unknown, their spirits unbroken by the trials they had faced. Together, they explored every corner of Blackwater Marsh, unraveling its mysteries one by one, their curiosity leading them to uncover secrets long forgotten. And though the swamp held its share of dangers, they faced them head-on, their bond as siblings stronger than ever before. Sarah and Tom watched with pride as their children flourished, their hearts filled with love and gratitude for the family they had built together. But as the years passed, whispers of the curse that once plagued Blackwater Marsh began to resurface, stirring fear and uncertainty among the townsfolk once more. Emily and Jack refused to let fear dictate their lives, vowing to protect their home and the people they loved from the darkness that threatened to engulf them. Together, they delved into the town's history, piecing together clues that hinted at the true nature of the curse and the malevolent forces that lurked within the swamp. With each revelation, they grew more determined to uncover the truth and put an end to the curse once and for all, no matter the cost. As they ventured deeper into the heart of Blackwater Marsh, they encountered obstacles and dangers at every turn, testing their resolve and pushing them to their limits. But Emily and Jack pressed on, their determination unwavering as they sought answers that had eluded generations before them. Along the way, they gained unexpected allies, brave souls who had long suffered under the shadow of the curse and yearned for freedom. Together, they formed a fellowship united in purpose, their collective strength bolstering their resolve to confront the darkness that threatened to consume their town. As they delved deeper into the mysteries of Blackwater Marsh, they uncovered ancient artifacts and hidden passages that revealed the true extent of the curse's power. Time seemed to blur as they raced against the clock, their every step bringing them closer to the heart of the swamp and the malevolent force that lay dormant within. And when they finally stood before the source of the curse, a swirling vortex of darkness that threatened to engulf them all, they did not falter. With the knowledge they had gained and the bonds they had forged, Emily and Jack, alongside their newfound allies, faced the darkness head-on, their hearts ablaze with courage and determination. In a climactic battle that echoed through the ages, they fought against the forces of evil, their spirits unwavering in the face of adversity. And as the darkness receded, banished once and for all by the light of their courage, Blackwater Marsh emerged from the shadows, reborn and free from the curse that had plagued it for so long. The town rejoiced, celebrating the bravery of those who had stood against the darkness and emerged victorious, their legacy destined to be remembered for generations to come.